Beloved, as I think of those who came before me, people of faith, I smile and I am thankful. I'm thankful that their encouragement of me and my faith was not words only, because what they did in my life mattered more to me than what they said. My great grandmother, a woman of faith who we called Mama, taught me how to use common sense in making decisions. My great uncle, Julian Brown, inspired me to go to Morehouse College, not because he went there, but because of the man who he became after attending Morehouse College. My father, Randall A. Kane Sr., who I am named after, whose birthday is today, was an independent thinker who could sometimes be quite contrary, but not to be contrarian, but as a man who stood on truth and righteousness. Beloved, all of these people are people who have transitioned to the other side of glory, my ancestors. And I am their descendant who has to decide if I will continue to live out their virtues and values in my life as I become an ancestor to another generation of descendants. And beloved, all of them were Christians, as I also became and am a Christian. And I am blessed that 5 of my descendants, my 5 children, have also decided to become Christians. Beloved, as Christians, that is what we are to do. In one generation, we are descendants handed the mantle of authority to carry on our Christian tradition with the hope and prayer that as we become ancestors, that our descendants, those who we hand the mantle of authority to, will become Christians as well. And beloved, to aid our descendants, we cannot simply talk about being Christians. No, beloved, we have to talk about it. And then, beloved, we have to be about it. Hebrews 12:1 puts it this way: Therefore, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, ancestors, let us, descendants on our way to becoming ancestors, also lay aside every weight and the sin that clings so closely, and let us run, as descendants on our way to becoming ancestors, with perseverance, as our ancestors did, the race that is set before us, as it was set before our ancestors, of whom we are their descendants. Beloved, in this current generation of your life, you are either an ancestor or a descendant. And beloved, as a Christian, you are either an ancestor or a descendant. Beloved, as a Christian, think about the end of your life, when you will likely have become an ancestor. What do you want your descendants to know about you? What do you want your descendants to think about you? What do you want your descendants to become and do because of you? Beloved, think about the end before your end. And beloved, while you are thinking, remember that God loves you and I love you too. Be blessed.